Yo, what's up? I'm gonna do a little bit of an audio check. Just waiting for the stream to catch up with me because I have it on a little bit of a delay just in case there's like internet issues. Okay, pretty sure it works. So, I guess we'll just, well, I should do some sort of intro for the YouTube video. So, what's up? Today we're going to basically play through Cossack King National Focus Tree a second time because there's actually one huge mistake that I'll probably make some sort of short video about later on. And that one mistake that I did in the original playthrough, I think costed me like 2 years in game. So I think if I do this correctly, we should be able to conquer not just the Soviet Union and Jerusalem, but we should be able to conquer maybe the Soviets and the Germans and maybe more. So that's what I'm going to do today. So let's get into it. Now this is a surprisingly, hold on, might need to turn that down, although this is a surprisingly kind of overpowered okay, yeah, I need to turn that down. It's probably not too bad for you guys, but for me it is a little bit. But surprisingly overpowered thing that you can do with the Cossack King, because for whatever reason, at least so far, every time I play through this, the AI has like accepted every single demand I make, which means you get almost 200 factories by like 1939, which is pretty good. At least for Poland. So we're gonna do the monarchist focuses first, just to get the option to even elect the guy, and then some basic research. I need to remember to do research speed. I think I forgot that last time. That was a mistake, but it wasn't a big one. Then probably build some civilian factories around here. Now I'm going to put most things on guns, a couple on support equipment, and a couple on fighters. Although fighters will be somewhat important, but it's the Soviets usually don't have that great of an air force, at least not against me. So let's start. Ooh. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this sanation, not sanitation. Gotta get rid of those guys eventually. Though it's not super hard to get rid of them. Oh, and before I forget, I need to upgrade this to the better fighters, I guess. And we'll just keep going with the Kingdom of Poland stuff. Just making sure I was recording. Oh, do I have the cursor on? Yes, I do. That's good. I forgot to turn capture cursor on whenever I recorded the video for yesterday's video. And I'm not sure that many people noticed that, but for me, I was watching like a time-lapse type video, I'd probably want the cursor there just to see what's going on. This is the election. Yes, okay. So now we're gonna wait. Yes, this is vanilla Hearts of Iron 4. We are going to wait until Cossack King shows up, so that's gonna take a little bit. So we're going to get rid of the peasant strike while that happens. Spanish, oh yeah, Spanish Civil War starts in like October, I think. Usually, we're probably not going to participate in it. Yeah, you have to wait 2 focuses or so for the Cossack King. It's pretty overpowered though. I don't know if they intended for you to be able to reform the Commonwealth, but you can as the Cossack King. So you just get you get cores basically on all Slovakia. Well, I don't know if you get cores on that, but I'm pretty sure you get cores on Western Germany, Königsberg, and then Lithuania and Latvia. That's the max cores you can get. Then you can make some puppets down here, but they're not exactly useful from my experience. And I mean, you get to change your ideology from unaligned, which is pretty good because you can go into war economy really early. Although, I'm not sure why it's fascist. Not sure if that's like a historical thing. I don't know much about the Cossack King. So maybe he was fascist, but I don't know. Seems a little weird. But I mean, it doesn't matter, it's a video game. Pretty sure the next guy will be the Cossack King. Oh yeah. How long is that gonna take? Still got a little bit for the guns. Which Poland is the strongest Poland? I think it's the Habsburgs. Because you get all of Czechoslovakia, and that means you get you basically get like an early war against Germany, which is much easier to win than the war against the Soviets that you have to fight as the Cossacks. And now we got the Cossack King. Now we just need to wait for this to go, this focused finish, so we don't get the Nation Rebellion. Then we can just start going and annexing countries. Switch over to war economy. Then next I'm gonna move up my conscription. But as I was saying, I think the Habsburgs are the most powerful because of you get Czechoslovakia, and that gets you an early war with Germany. And I believe, let me check the focuses. I believe you can probably still restore the Commonwealth. Oh no, you can't. Well, whatever. It's pretty powerful regardless. And you can take over Germany really early on, and then you can easily take out the Soviets as well. You would take out the Soviets by like joining the Allies or you're at war with Germany or something like that. And now it's time to go down this to get the Baltics and Pomerania. Oh yeah, we need, how many do we need? I think it's like 500. Yeah, 550,000. So we need 550,000 manpower in the field. Really need that conscription, don't we? We're gonna need a couple extra from that focus, a couple extra divisions, but we just need to start training as many as we can get. Construction 1. I guess I'll just move on to construction 2. Should be able to at least beat Germany and the Soviets. Although we will have to give concessions to the Germans for a little bit. So, won't be perfect. Hey, Crimean Mapper. I think I remember responding to some of your comments at some point. See, we'll have almost 500,000 with these guys deployed. And now we can move up to a conscription, which means we can get even more divisions soon. However, we can demand Lithuania right away, which is awesome. I'm gonna assign most of these over to the army that's not full, and then these other guys will make a new army. Then they'll just join this field marshal order. Just gonna deploy more. Whew. Yeah, 9 subs away from 1,000. It's getting pretty close. Hoping to do it by the end of this week. How many divisions? I think that's 16. Hoping to get 1,000 subs by the end of this week. Maybe see if I can get monetized. I don't expect to be making much money, but it would cover costs for, like, I don't know, getting the DLC or something. So I don't have to, like, feel like it's a waste of money to spend some extra on the DLC. I don't know when they're coming out with the next DLC, but you know. Okay, we've already got enough manpower for that. almost to the amount that we need to start annexing. I believe, not annexing, but you get the war goals of 550,000 manpower. Okay, now we've demanded Lithuania, so we should, in a couple of days, get Lithuania. Okay, now we don't have cores, I don't think. Let me check. Yeah, we don't have cores, but we can get cores really easily. But let's go after Slovakia next. Paradox is going to release a new feature called Marketplace. I've not heard of that. Is it like a mod thing? Because that could be cool. Okay, now we got enough manpower in the field to get war goals on these two. Sorry if there's like a click sound every once in a while. That's me turning my mic off so some big background noise doesn't get picked up. Let's see. Deploy more of these guys. We want around 6 armies to 24 divisions by the time the Soviets attack. We want them to be fully equipped too. So that's why we're just quick deploying these guys. So we need a lot of them. Oh, it'll be something in the next update. Okay, I was like, so it'll be like trading civilian. Okay, so it's more of an in-game thing. I thought you were talking about something else. Let's see. Forgot that you get the Lithuanian divisions, so hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Let's get this guy. Send him over there. So it's kind of, I think there's a mod that does that marketplace thing where you can give away civilian factories to get like guns or something from another country. Seems like an interesting concept. I feel like it might be able to be broken, but I'm sure they can fix it, fix the bugs and stuff that come out with that. And we get all of Slovakia. Oh yeah, we need to do both of those. So now it's time for us to move up and take over the rest of the Baltic nations. You have, I think it would be good to get up to extensive conscription really early. The reason is just so we can get this army out as soon as possible. And even though it reduces training time, it's only 10%. And if we don't have the manpower at all, we can't train them, so. I need to make sure I have trucks. Need to have trucks because your supply is going to suck if you don't. Because Poland has a little bit of a gap in supply, I believe, up here. Yeah. But this border, so whenever you're setting up against the Soviets, you'll have some pretty bad supply in certain areas if you don't have trucks. And that can leads you getting encircled and killed. And that's not good. This we don't even really need to. I mean, I could micromanage to like make sure I don't lose as much as I probably will, but you lose so little compared to what you gain that it's not really noticeable. But I meant to do 13. Whew. Okay, now we're gonna start asserting our western claims to eventually get Pomerania. Now we're gonna conquer these two guys. Because the Baltic countries are actually, well, they don't have very many factories this time. Sometimes they'll get a pretty decent amount of factories, considering their size. So, let's go. Yeah, we just need to research more stuff. Okay, they're holding a little bit better of a defense of Riga than I thought they would. So I will micromanage that a little bit. Well, they've got the full front rank covered. That's unusual. But as long as, I mean, as soon as there's like a breakthrough, they will just collapse. Though I think, oh, they're not even doing it. Might have to do, because we do have quite a lot left over, we can just do a forced attack and it should make that division fail. Or not. Sheesh. That river bonus is probably what's doing it. Enemy air superiority, what? You're not supposed to have air force. Okay. Oh, they're doing last stand, of course. Oh well. They only have so much command power. Really hope that my internet is not messing this whole recording up. Because I keep losing connection to the chat. But I do have it. I am recording with well, what do you call it? OBS. I'm recording the actual video with OBS. So we should be okay, even if the stream quality isn't that great. Thank you, Andre. Those guides do take, at least for the bigger achievements, they take quite a long time to make. So I'm glad that people enjoy those. I have no idea how these guys held out for that long. Okay. Finally. Didn't get much equipment out of that. I don't feel like we really need the Navy, but I'll take it anyways. Should be full annexed. Okay, we need to get over. Need to finish these guys off really quick. Get Army Defense Expert, because that'll help during the Soviet War. Hoping that if I like stream like this, that I can maybe do like tutorial streams where I don't have to go in after recording it and make a whole bunch of audio clips to add in afterwards. Okay. 30 days. I think they'll fall before that. So I think we'll be able to get to the German border. Okay. Easy. They don't have a navy, so I don't have to take that. Let's sign these guys. Then sign one army to there. They never reject, I don't think. So it should be okay. You never know. I think I'd be able to win a German war with my army this under-equipped, but they also probably don't have that very many divisions. 24 105. I'm gonna say they probably have like 50 divisions. But yeah, they got everybody to the border before this focus finished, so I'm pretty sure we'll get Pomerania. Well, I have not had that happen. This is probably going to be a restart, but I think this would be really funny just to see if I can do it. I'm going to try to take them over. I'm probably going to have to restart, though. I don't expect to win. But it would be hilarious if just sheer numbers allowed us to win this war. Because they are very weak in the beginning, so maybe... Because they haven't even annexed Austria. But I highly doubt we're going to win. I mean, we'll make very good early gains, but I don't expect much. That port. It's being a little bit difficult to take over. Just gotta finish off divisions in this area. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to win. That's annoying. It's probably because we took so long to take over the Baltics, so we gotta restart. I was assuming that I was either getting really lucky. I'm from America. I was assuming I was just getting really lucky whenever I got Germany that many times. So I'm gonna restart my recording. And this is attempt number 2. Cossack King trying to do it better. Germans refused to give me Pomerania, so having to do a full restart. Hopefully I wasn't getting lucky on those other runs where I got Pomerania. But who knows? Yeah. Usually they accept, so you don't really have to worry about it, but I don't know the exact conditions. Should get some basic research. Get some civilian factories going. German puppet in Order 66. I don't like to break the game that much. Don't get me wrong, the guy that came up with that, Torier, he makes amazing videos. That's just not my playstyle. I don't know why I set my troops up on Slovakia. That's just not my playstyle. Main reason is if I play like that, it would be too easy. And I don't know. I don't think they intended for you to be able to instantly capitulate countries like that. I guess I can start training these guys pretty early instead. Okay, got the first part of the monarchy done. I guess if Germany denies Pomerania, I can maybe still try and just see what happens. Like, not declare war on them, but see what happens without it. I'm sure I could still win, but it would just be a little bit more difficult. Then I could probably still take over Germany later. Now we just need to wait for the Cossack King, and while I do that, I'm gonna get rid of the peasant strike. Deploy as many divisions as I can. Now the easiest, kind of thinking about it, the easiest way to do, what is it called? Crusader Kings 3, that achievement. It's probably go Habsburg, take out the Germans really early, and then take their navy, then they will invade the British, and hopefully, almost lost track, lost time on that focus. But as I was saying, with the Habsburgs, probably take the German navy, then invade Britain. Might be able to do it before the US joins, but we're doing Cossack King. So if I do fight the Allies, I will have to fight everybody in the Allies. Which I've done plenty of times as with more ridiculous starts. I did it as Algeria once. So not super worried about that part. Just remembering that Algeria campaign. That's crazy. Though I made the start a little bit easier on myself. But I mean, it was still pretty difficult. There's things that you had to do in the very beginning that were just kind of luck based. Like Spain had to go fascist specifically, and usually they go, at least in my games, they go non-aligned, which means the allies will guarantee them, and then you can't take them over and take their stuff, which can get pretty annoying. And I mean, aside from forming Cordoba as Algeria and needing those Spanish provinces, you also need to take over Spain and Portugal for their navy, then you have to take over Vichy France for the Navy, and then that will allow you to invade, you know, the UK and the United States, and then wait for the Germans to attack Soviets, then you attack them. It's a whole thing. I don't know why I explained that. Okay. Finally got the Cossack King. I just go on tangents every once in a while. And war economy, so you can build up our economy. Already got 462,000. Need like another extra 100,000 men in the field to do what we need to do. I suppose, thinking about this, wonder if it depends on if you agree with the Germans' demands or not, on whether or not the Soviets demand or just declare war on you. Or if it's just kind of a luck-based thing. That was agrarian reform, right? Yes, okay. Now we're just gonna start taking over land. Starting with the Lithuanians. I think that they intended for you to be able to form the Commonwealth. Although it is still pretty overpowered to be able to do that and then take over the other stuff as the Cossack King. Whew. Wonder if anybody subscribed. Probably not. Because I think most of the people that have been viewing this are subscribers already. Oh, one person did. That's nice. Oh my chat is breaking on my phone. Okay, there we go. It's back. Okay, now we've got some extra divisions. Now we're just gonna demand Lithuania. You just need 15 more thousand. So let's move up that conscription law. Also need to make sure I can see all messages. There we go. Move our conscription law. Then we need another 50,000 to be able to go to war with these two. Okay, got enough manpower. And let's just deploy those guys. Sure, I'll join the anti-commandeer pact. The most annoying thing about this is that, why do I stutter so much? You, pretty much have to fight Soviets by yourself. Even if the Germans declare war on them while you're at war with the Soviets, they just hate Poland, so they won't ask for military access through your land, even though they would get more participation and stuff, but the AI is not that smart. Start demanding Slovakia. There we go. Just gonna move one division over there. Everybody else, that. Hoping that we don't have to restart this run again because of Germany, but that'd be a little. So I don't even know what the Soviet Union by the time I have to end stream at that point. But if it goes all this time, we'll make it to defeating the Soviet Union. Pretty sure. Let's see. How many would that be that we need? 15 more divisions, and it'll be a fourth army. Might need to micromanage that Baltics war, because I have a feeling that might have contributed the Germans refusing. But we might want to try, like, improving relations or something before we ask for Pomerania. Don't know if that would work, but, you know. Okay. They gave us Slovakia. So now let's move up to the Baltics. And move up to extensive conscription. Set up a battle plan, but I will pay attention to front lines a little bit. Probably ran out of manpower because of garrisons. That chair's so squeaky. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but I don't exactly want to buy a whole new chair. Okay. Almost a full, 4 full armies. Just need 2 more. Okay, now we got those war goals, assert Western claims. Let's go to war. Gonna make sure to rush, or at least rush across the river, so that even if they are defending Riga, it's a little bit easier to attack them. I'll have these guys attack to pin them. Pin. These guys will attack to pin them, although they are artillery divisions. They're attacking anyways. Without my orders. Okay. Actually got Riga really quickly. So this war will actually go by pretty fast, I think. So all we need to do is probably take over something like Almira, and we'll win. Now we're definitely gonna start moving in Estonia, although I'm not gonna be too hasty. Of course, they're doing last stand. Hopefully they're not attacking this victory point. Okay, they aren't. That should be... That's not it for them, apparently. Okay. I think one of my friends is safe scumming because I keep seeing them open and close Hearts of Iron 4 in my Steam community tab. Okay. I mean, I guess I get why the last stand is there, but man, the AI is sometimes really annoying with it. Because for them, it just delays the inevitable, doesn't actually help them win. Okay, now we should finish off Estonia. You should be able to win with just sheer numbers. Because Estonia does not have that much manpower. Okay. Actually, them over like 2 months early this time. Sheesh. Have one army there, the rest there. Not sure if putting my divisions on the border does anything to make them accept it, but makes me feel more confident if I do that. Even though it probably doesn't really do much. Let's improve relations, see if that will help. I think that usually does with demand focuses. Let me check if this is recording. It is. That's good. What's going on in China? No. Japan is really not doing that great. Probably taking out a lot of Chinese, but usually they'll start off with some naval invasions. Okay, let me get some good generals. Well, not general, military staff. Speaking of military, forgot to give this guy some traits. It's pretty important to give your generals traits if you have the DLC to do so, because that can easily decide wars. What's up, Max? You're actually the guy that recommended Poland. I think you subscribed. What? Oh, man. Really? Okay, this isn't gonna be a restart this time. I don't know if I'll fight them. I don't know. Really annoying that they didn't give that up. It's a lot of resources. It's pretty good land. But I would need a good ally to win that is the thing. Yeah, I don't think we can win it right now. So sadly, I'll have to give up on that. set up for the Soviets. Later, though, I'll come back and finish the Germans off. It's just, can't do it right now. Don't have the divisions equipped enough. Which also means we'll be a little bit weaker than usual, because we'll have to give up Danzig in Gdynia, I think? I know Danzig is like Gdansk or something like that. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I know how to spell it. Just need this one last army. You'd actually get an upgrade immediately. Camouflage is not very good for this strategy. Did you do anything? Hardly any. Yes. I plan to do that Ottoman achievement at some point. Where you... Somebody's blowing. I think. That doesn't look like it's picking up very much on the mic. I think you have to occupy like London, Berlin, Moscow, I think. Yeah, I'll eventually do that. I plan on doing it probably this month. I've been planning on doing it for a while, but I've just never... It's not necessarily an easy achievement. So I played the Ottomans like once or twice on my own. They're not very strong. At least not to start out with. I think you can make them pretty strong though. Ooh. Okay, oh, that's what I was forgetting. Truck, we need that for supply. Don't have the factories for a while, but we definitely need that. Tokyo repairs and London. Oh, Tokyo. That's not fun to take. Oh, it's Turkey at least. Okay, now we're gonna start just making our economy boom. These focuses are actually pretty good, even if there are a couple factories. It's factories that you don't have to build. Actually, National Defense Fund. It's way better than those though. So we're gonna take that first because minus 15% consumer goods factories brings you down to only 5% consumer goods factories for 2 years. That's really good. Because most of your factories are going to be spent on building approximately 95% rather than 80%. Now that we have this extra research slots, I think I'm going to start trying to prepare to build up my Air Force. Also need ground support expert, because that air former is not any better air experience. We'll just see how this goes. I think we can still beat everyone. It might take a little bit longer to beat the Soviets. Like, it'll be faster than it was in my original video, but a little bit slower than I planned, probably. I still think we'll be able to hit 100 factories, though. Or the war with the Soviets. That's kind of what you need. Okay. Now we're going to start building up economy. It should get built up really quickly. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Pretty close to having all of these guys trained to where you can actually start equipping them. I don't know if I'll have time to train them. The Soviet military just sucks a lot. So we should be able to hold on. Should be able, I mean, we'll lose some land probably, like up here. It'll probably get pushed back to here or so, just because bad supply, but it'll be okay. And we actually have a really good infantry expert. If you're playing Poland, this guy's really good. I mean, you might want to, if you want to do some like cavalry thing, I guess you can hire one of these guys, but this infantry expert guy is really good. Better than what you get in a lot of countries in this game. Whew. Really hope I has enough time today to read, because I bought a light novel. Been wanting to read it, but I've gone through like a third of it, but I haven't read any more of it for like 2 weeks, because I have not had as much time as I thought I would. Let's see, that's not really worth it. Kinda sucks that we're gonna have to give up. I know what I forgot. Felt like I was forgetting something. It's very important. It's a little trick that you can do as the Cossack King. You see, this focus, Restore the Commonwealth, either requires you to have really high compliance, or Lithuania as a puppet. So what you can do is just release Lithuania as a puppet. Then you can take Restore the Commonwealth. You get cores on all this, which gets you some extra factories and extra manpower as well. It is pretty good. Also, as well, I need to change this because military governor kind of sucks. Get very slow compliance gain, and although civilian oversight is much more dangerous with resistance, you can basically integrate them a lot quicker. Civilian oversight, which in my opinion makes it worth it. You know, we got that. I definitely don't want to spend 400 days for that little technology. Do want to spend 400 days for the engine 3s, because okay, I forgot to upgrade these, but they're not even being produced anyways, because I took Lithuania away. We'll get those back though. Oh yeah, how are these guys doing? They're done. So what this extra army is for is garrison. I just want to basically defend Ports, because Soviets do a surprisingly large amount of naval invasions against Poland. Although I guess I don't need to protect this area, so I will be giving it up. Please don't tell me I built stuff. Okay. I didn't build anything in Poznan. We will be giving that up most likely. So I think Germany gets a claim on that. Whoa. Oh no, that's me. Thought they had a war going on me, and I was like, that's really early and bad. Now, can restore the Commonwealth. Now you can be of the Bermontian Commonwealth. I think we got like 100,000 extra manpower. Not too bad. And now let's just keep going with our economic stuff. Get one dockyard, I know. Not very much. But you can build convoys with it, which will be important during the war with the Soviets, because eventually you might have troubles reaching the British to get like rubber and stuff. I'm just gonna have this set up. Be built. 5 factories on trucks. That's usually all I need for my supply. And 5 factories on civilian trains. Can't forget that either. So I'm gonna up the motorization priority, even though I don't have the trucks, because eventually I will have the trucks. That's a plan, at least. I don't know why we're having to repair so much. Where is this? Ah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. That is the resistance causing that. I don't think Germany gets Memel through Danziger War. Do you ever build dockyards? And if you do, then what country? Because I never do. I build dockyards if I feel like I'm gonna need to invade. Naval invade somewhere. So like, I'll build dockyards if I'm playing in some like really small country like Algeria, where I'm gonna eventually need to naval invade somewhere like the UK, just so I can get the provinces to get like cores and stuff. For the most part, I just rely on taking over other countries or focuses for Navy. I still don't get how Navy works, to be honest. I know there are people that really understand how Navy works. They're so much better at the game than I am, probably. Let's see. I think we'll do captain of industry for right now. So you can get a bunch of extra construction speed. So we can build this faster. Probably want to get the military guy. Where is he? War industrialist as well. Because he'll be pretty powerful. Okay, we got heavy MGs. Need to research that. And the next thing we'll need to research is anti-tank cannons with close air support. So we won't be able to have very much close air support, so we need to have it be as good as possible. It's got 67 factories. think we've got enough time to build that up to 100. God, it would have been nice to have Pomerania, though. Oh, another subscriber. Thank you to whoever did that. So now we're only 7 away from 1,000. Which is pretty cool. Not necessarily doing this stream for views, I'm just doing it because I know people, I think people kind of missed some of the streams. So there are a couple hundred people from last year that subscribed because I was doing streams during the summer. And I think people kind of really liked that. The people that tuned in, at least, liked that. Okay. I won't do service by requirement quite yet. I think I'm gonna wait until Soviets declare war on me, because I want to have the best industry possible for that. And here's where I get to the mistake that I made last time. So instead of upgrading my guns, I basically was like, well, I can produce just a bunch more guns by having the outdated version. But this is actually a really bad mistake to make, because you will lose way more guns defending your territory if you have the older guns than if you have the newer guns. Even though I don't believe the difference, like, the difference isn't huge between those two, but it's enough that you basically you'll lose like thousands of guns. Oh my gosh, thousands of guns every week. Whereas if you have the new guns, you might produce them slower, but you'll be gaining them while you're defending your territory. So it's always good to have the newest guns, especially whenever you're fighting like a war of attrition, like we're going to be fighting soon. That's my little spiel about the major mistake I made last time. That's why it took me till 1945 to take out Soviets, when I should have been done with them by like 1930, not 1930, 1943. Even earlier than that, to be honest. Where's that resistance so high? Estonian? That doesn't take very much. Only 5 divisions to garrison. Britain has guaranteed my independence, but they will most likely not join me in fighting the Soviets. Eventually, we might have to give up Slovakia. This is Hungary. Although, no, AI does not puppet Hungary, so yeah, probably have to give that up so they don't declare war on me. Playing as Poland feels so painful, because I'm not used to giving up land that much. You kind of have to as Poland, or you're gonna die. And I'm sure there's some way to fight both the Soviets and Germany at the same time, but it's probably insanely difficult. And I think the Soviets are much easier to beat. And you're more likely to get like the entire country if you go after the Soviets than you are with the Germans. There's that too. Okay. Is that the last? Yeah, that's the last bit of factories we can get. We can get one more factory. What? 205 days. Why is that? It's usually like 300 days. Okay. Well. Oh, I forgot to build civilian, not civilian. The opposite of that. Military factories. Okay. Oh, do we have high infrastructure states? Yes. There. Still be fine. I'm pretty sure. Youch. Wish I did not forget that. 16th of May. It'll take about a month to build 3 factories at once. Which I'm pretty sure that means we'll be fine with factories. There's a little bit. There's one thing that we can do to basically make it a little bit more survivable is we can make the Between the Seas faction and try to get Finland or Sweden in. If we don't get Finland in, then we can't really invite Sweden either because they won't have a border. But, you know, just playing the cards there, possibly getting them in would be really good. Can also hire another advisor. Don't have very high stability, so I think I'll get this guy, even though he increases that. Okay. I hate doing this, but we have to. Actually, I think they only get those 2 states, don't they? Yeah, we could have built Poznan up this entire time. Oh well. We'll be okay. And we'll take that back eventually. I'll take the fascism support since that is what we are right now. That will allow us to stay at a stable 47%. For extra stability, I can also just go after. I don't think either of these are that threatening. But just do some raids. Okay, yeah, they're doing World War II. Germany will be very powerful by the time we get to them. Hopefully, with our Air Force by that point, be doing well enough. Speaking of Air Force, we need to get anti-tank cannons. And we need to build more. Oh. I maxed out most of Slovakia. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Need to keep trading. Okay. Now, I think I really need guns, so I'm gonna go up to 25 factories on guns instead of doing what I usually do with my Air Force. So I think just sheer amount of guns is going to be way more important, at least in the early war. Because they'll be losing a lot by attacking us. This is also very important focus to take, because 5% attack on core territory and 5% defense on core territory, which is pretty good. It's not huge, but it's enough to make a difference. It's also striking. What was that? Oh, it's tanks. We're not gonna have tanks, probably. I'd love to build them, but I don't know that we'll have the time to research everything affiliated with that. To get the stability back soon. To trade for some steel, trade with the Germans, since they're right there. Probably not fully equipped. No. Also, that's a little worrying. Should have the military industry to become fully equipped at some point soon. Start building more factories. Try and industrialize this part of our country a little bit more, because we might lose a pretty decent chunk of this. And they're about to finish justifying. Ooh my. This will be hard for shootings. My Air Force up. Here. Just defend. I got 22 closer support, so that probably won't do much, but hopefully you can fend them off a little bit. Oh. Yeah, because that wore out. Okay, yep. They declare war, and I forgot to invite Romania. Oh well, I can hold off until... Okay. I think I can hold off until Romania joins me. There goes a naval invasion that I'm planning for. We need to just get more divisions in there. As long as we're able to hold that. Don't attack, because that will... Oh. British joined our side. Oh. That is such a weird... What? Why is Germany not at war with the Allies? That's interesting. I don't know what to do with that. I guess we can join the Allies. We don't need to do that, do we? So obviously the Allies are going to be much better. Much better ally to have than Romania. Because they'll actually be able to send divisions into our territory. I don't know why that happens. Stop attacking them. It's also... Well... stand there. Get them off. Okay. Should start being able to circle them. That does not look great. Hopefully, though, as the we need more steel. Obviously, we won't join. Like if I don't know. I mean, that's just so weird. I imagine they'll probably go to war with the Allies, but as long as I don't join the war against Germany, that will inevitably happen, I should be pretty good. Because then that means that the Allied divisions in my land won't get attacked. I don't know, that's a weird turn of events. I've never had that happen. Looks like we'll be able to get rid of those guys. I think we're holding on pretty well in the east. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing very, very good. It's a little bit difficult weapons, but let's gonna attack these guys. Never seen the Germans just stop at the Netherlands. That's so weird. Yeah. See how many divisions they're willing to send over. 12? 24, it seems. It's 2 armies of 12. It's not very much. But they will fight the Soviet Navy. So that'll be good. We might not even have to deal with their naval invasions very much. Oh. There's also another thing we have to do, which pains me, but we will not win this war. We don't do this, service by requirement. Messes with our economy a little bit, but we have to do it. We're losing more guns than we're producing. Actually, it seems kind of equal. Oh, they're doing a naval invasion of Leningrad? Okay. It's a little crazy. Their divisions are starting to show up, so we should start doing fine. And our defense, probably not doing amazing in the air, but we are, I don't know how, but we are taking out more planes than they're taking out. Okay, I finished researching anti-tank. I don't know how long ago that was, but to finally start making these better fighters, truly good fighters. This is probably by far my favorite fighter template in the, I guess I should say, mid-game. I'll explain it once I'm done. So you have these heavy machine guns just for best attack that you can do, because you can't have all cannons. And then you have these 2 cannons for really high air attack. Engine 3s, so you move fast enough. And then these light NGs just for some extra attack. And so basically... Nope. What in the world? someone's car getting stolen? Hold on. That was a little weird. Someone's car alarm is going off. But I don't know what was going on with that. Anyways, let's explain that all over again, because I do want to make this little explanation too short. Now these machine guns here for some extra attacks, since you can't have full cannons. Then you have these 2 cannons because they're really powerful. Then got engine 3s, light MGs, just for engine 3s, get more speed. And then these just because another little bit of attack. And basically what this ship is, not ship, plane is it just attacks really, really hard. Doesn't have very great defense, but it just attacks really, really hard. And so it will just shred through most of the AI's planes up until like 1943. So we're gonna make those. And along with that, this is my favorite close air support. So what we do, anti-tank cannons, 2 of these, because they're really powerful. The small bomb bay, 2 engine 3s, light MGs, and this just has really, really high ground attack. And it helps quite a lot in especially defeating tanks, because the anti-tank cannon. So fighting against Soviets, they're probably gonna have a decent amount of tanks, so this is a pretty good plane to make. And put 10. Trade some of that. And even though we've lost some territory, I'm pretty sure Soviets are losing a lot. Yeah, a lot more than we are. What's happening? Crazy. Okay, we get some extra resources. Don't even have Danzig, so that's not really important to do. Let's get a cost reduction on our land doctrine. So we can start doing, I think we're going to do superior firepower, since that boosts our support companies a little bit. And we do have support companies on our entire military. I think it's recon. Yeah, it's recon. It's not amazing. Itself, it's not amazing. It's a pretty good recon support company to have, but by itself, the one that you'd want, single one would be like artillery or something, support artillery, but we'll make do with what we have. Let's also give these guys their traits, since they're getting loads of experience. So now they should be holding them off even better. Now we're not losing very much land. I don't think we're actually losing any land. I don't really think this naval invasion is going to go through, but nice try, I guess. We just need to wait a little bit, and we should eventually get the guns we need. Prepare for the next war. Plan east. I'd like to get military theorists, so I'm going to wait a little bit before we start doing doctrine. I don't think we're going to lose any more land past this. So he actually held on better than I thought we would. I thought I would lose supply hub or two up here, which would make it really difficult to hold this, but I guess the Allies, I don't know if it just seems like they're not going to go to war with Germany. That's so weird. I've never seen that. This is going to go by way faster than most likely. Okay, now we got this military theorist, so we can do superior firepower, get a lot of extra soft attack, which will help us just break through the Soviets. And the main thing that we want to go down is integrated support and air-land battle, because we're mainly going to be relying on Air Force. Believe, yeah, this gives like air superiority, that kind of stuff, and heart attack, which means that you do better against tanks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get some extra soft attack on our support companies, which means whenever we do start attacking, we should be able to just shred through their infantry. Soviets have already stopped their offensive. They lost 650,000 and then they just decided we're gonna stop. Which I guess is a smart plan. It's also likely that the Allies will attack with us, so we might even deal with these guys way sooner. But just in case, I'm gonna start making an agency, and I'm gonna build up, oh, what is it called? Collaboration government. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna get collaboration government to hopefully just defeat them way sooner, because I don't want to have to push all the way to the Urals to make them capitulate. That's just really annoying. And the AI goes again with a really bad naval invasion. Or not. They might win that. Be kind of crazy. I really don't want them to take all of my war participation, but actually I think they'll probably just give us the land. Oh. The Germans reinforce that they won't. Not Germans, Soviets. That doesn't look like they are. Oh wait. They pinned them. Yeah, those 13 divisions are probably screwed. Britain is not very smart. The British AI is not very smart. We get the naval invasions. They kind of just think because they have a big navy that they can just throw their troops into naval invasions and meet. Never mind. Why? This is ridiculous. Bruh. I might have to attack soon now, because everybody else is going to take my war participation. Oh my god, this is crazy. What in the world? Oh. I might have to go on an offensive if the Allies start attacking. I don't think they will, though. Because the Soviets don't have enough, not Soviets, Finnish don't have enough troops to go on a full offensive. They probably will take Leningrad, though. But they might actually capitulate Finland, I don't know. But This is looking pretty good. We'll probably be able to defeat the Germans after this as well. Still have to give up a couple of things. Now Germany will declare war as well, which is a good and a bad thing at the same time. Surveillance my network. Hopefully get a little bit of collaboration government so we can wait as long to defeat them. Oh my god, they're actually going to want the offensive in Finland. I'm still going to wait to get my guns. Because if I attack now, we might win, but it will probably cost me a lot more manpower. I attack too early. Our Air Force is doing really well here, but I don't know. Let's just keep getting extra divisions, just so in case we have a big problem with our troops on the front line, we can have those. Basically, they're going to be backup divisions. But yeah, just need to wait a little bit more time, or we attack. It's such a weird campaign already. We almost got. See, what would I like to sacrifice for Elusive Gentleman? I think I'll sacrifice the Captain of Industry for that guy. Oh, we're about to lose all our aid. Although, I don't know, maybe Germany's not even going to be able to attack through here, because they've given them so much time. Although, yeah, it doesn't look good for the French. They're probably going to lose. RIP. I don't need them, but they did let me not lose nearly as much. Why do the Soviets not have 15 divisions there? I swear, the Soviets are so powerful to play as for the player, but the AI just doesn't really know how to deal with it. Yeah, we almost got enough to do a full offensive. Probably wouldn't get much out of going to war with Germany, because of the Allies, but maybe. Because if we left the Allies after we defeat the Soviets, it'd be pretty. Give us a lot of opportunity to take over a bunch of land. They might lose Leningrad. So I think all the French divisions, which are the main ones supporting, just left. Oh my. How are they producing so much rubber? Sorry, Britain. I'm gonna need that rubber. Sheesh. Did they get... No? Oh. Oh my god. They took the Dutch East Indies because, I forgot, they got Netherlands and the Belgians in a separate peace deal. Oh no. That means their air force is going to be ridiculous. It's like a good thing and a bad thing for us at the same time. Okay. You're in the wrong. Should be, what the? There we go. That's, don't take too long. Some extra research speed. I think we'll just go with air superiority mission efficiency instead of the ace that I usually do. Do you have positive guns? Almost. But yeah. Man, this war is going to be confusing. Really confusing. You know what I need to do? I need to do this focus. Because... No, I don't. That's not great. I thought it gave you claims, but I guess it doesn't. They did get Bessarabia. About to be ready to attack the Soviets, though. Okay. It is time. I guess first we're gonna have this offensive, take out that, and then we'll move to Belarus. But should be able to take a pretty big chunk of the Soviet Union right now. Oh, I didn't turn off. There we go. Should go pretty well. We will lose some of the battles, but for the most part, we're going to move forward pretty quickly. Hopefully, we can cut the Germans off, or I guess the Romanians off from having a border with the Soviets. Which then means they don't get any war participation if they declare war on them. So this could be pretty good. It seems like this offensive is going pretty well. So now we need to move our air force to attack Belarus so we can take over Minsk. I don't know. Take over Minsk. That would be a major supply hub. Oh yeah. Need to upgrade this. Do we have... No, we don't have enough for... Yes, we do. Why can't I... Why can't I prepare collaboration in government? Oh, it's because I'm part of the Allies, isn't it? Oh, that's so annoying. It is whatever. It won't delay us by that much. Does look like we're going to be able to ensure that the Axis doesn't have a border, which is going to be very significant to preventing them from taking Soviet stuff. We might have to stop the offensive soon. I'm going to keep going for a little bit because we're pushing pretty well in certain areas. Still green arrow. But we don't want to go too far with it. Maybe we take Kiev and stop it? Yeah. Stop the offensive and just hold while we rebuild. What does this give us? Oh yeah, we can also get this. Oh my, what? Oh, Finland was stupid and joined. Ah, we're gonna have to cut off Finland too, aren't we? Hmm. They joined a war against them. Let's get some of this. I forgot about these focus. They're decent. Put more factories on guns. I think we need steel. Let's trade for that. Yeah, Germany is becoming very powerful. Let's get the better guns, and then once we get them, upgrade. But yeah, won't take too long until we're ready for another offensive. I forgot that you couldn't make collaboration governments being the Allies. If I remembered that, I probably wouldn't have joined the Allies. But it's okay. We've taken Kyiv, Minsk, and Leningrad in just a year, so doing pretty well. So we can do, instead of the collaboration government, is we can focus our spy efforts on decryption. And maybe do infiltrate their army, because I think that gives you some bonuses as well. It's going way better than I thought it would. Do you think it'd go really bad without oh. That's stretching our troops out a little bit too much when we don't need to. Let's take that. While we wait for that city to fall, let me check. Oh my lord. Did not expect that many people to subscribe. 3 away from 1,000. Really did not think this stream would get me very many subscribers. But thank you guys. Oh, what is... Oh, that's not a very big deal. Actually, you know what I'm gonna use these guys for? The eventual Battle of Sevastopol, or Crimea in general. I'm gonna have to do a full battle for that. These 4 divisions. Just because, for whatever reason, they won't make a front line in Kerch. So you have to set like an extra couple divisions over there to make sure that you don't lose that. I'm wondering, will they give me these states. Will Finland give me, no, they won't give me Leningrad. Oh, I'm gonna lose that. Oh well. That's whatever. Almost recovered from the last attack. Let's get some more military factories. I think our Air Force is doing quite well. Where our next? Yeah, I think this offensive will be mainly based around Ukraine. Because I want to take this area down here so that I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we also need to get decryption. Eventually we'll get to a point where it'll probably only take like 50 days to decrypt the Soviets. I could become a spy master. It'd be kind of funny. Although I'm expecting the Allies to just randomly kick me out or something. Oh. Here they come. Germans are taking Leningrad. That's annoying. Almost got positive guns. Oh, Finland just died right there. Sheesh. Okay, though, we infiltrated their army, so should be able to just rush in and take a bunch of territory really quickly. Okay. Just keep upgrading that cryptology. Got some extra divisions on standby to take Crimea. So infantry expert on the field marshal. So he boosts the offensive everywhere. So yeah, we're doing pretty well attacking these guys. Might ask for Luga. We need to take it first. We can ask for it. Taking it? No. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna ask for that because I don't want the Germans messing this up. Oh. They don't. What? I don't control that. I guess I'll get it once they take it or something. Whatever. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna stop the offensive for right now. It's not making too much sense up north. But at least if the Soviets, and if the Germans hold Leningrad, I guess we'll be okay. Okay, got an extra operative. Let's have them build spy network. I don't think I need that. I think we'll infiltrate their Air Force next, so we can do a little bit more damage on that. Couple more factories. That's that. And of course, I didn't pay attention to that, so I lost a little bit of land around that area. Okay, I'm gonna move the coastal airport here so they can have the full island in their range. And let's move in. Is there really not gonna be any resistance? Okay. They did not garrison island like they usually do. It's a little odd. But with air support, you should be able to take this pretty easily. And we did. So taken Crimea, which once we get positive guns, I'm going to go on a full attack. That's so annoying. Not sure why they own that. They just do. It's okay though. Okay. Getting some extra decryption. Capture cipher. %. I don't know. I don't feel like that's worth losing an agent. Because I think we'll get it pretty soon. Meet Air Force. We've had. But I believe. Yeah, we got the equipment to do a full offensive. Get some extra rubber from Germany. Fine arms. Mainly trying to push through the south, but we're probably going to be able to push through pretty much everywhere. Somehow the Allies let that happen. It's not a big deal, so we have the divisions to protect that, but it's a little annoying because I thought that was covered. Okay, the British will get no extra land now. There's that. That's not the, okay, that's not the port. Oh, there Germany goes. It's a little annoying. But I guess that means they'll die quicker. Won't let them have what you call it, military access, because I forgot to get the light aircraft. That would have helped so much. Whatever. No. We're about to take over the rest of Ukraine. Oh, we don't control all Ukrainian states yet. Yeah, that's almost got this airspace under our control. Just have to take Donbass. This last little city here. Should be able to take it. Just I think. One. Offensive is starting to falter because being stupid and going there when everybody's supposed to be this thing. Just want to take this city and I'm going to stop the offensive because I think we're taking heavy losses. Yes, we are. So now we need to hold line for a bit while we recover our guns. Okay, for Christ's sake. Stop. I don't know why it does that. It's so annoying. Yeah, we've taken pretty much all of Ukraine over. So now we can get some railways pretty much for free. So just in under 2 years, we have pushed almost to Moscow. So this is going pretty well. Now we're going to decrypt military. We're still having a bit of a hard time fighting our Air Force. Our fighters. But next, I think I'm going to push through Belarus next. So there's already a powerful enough. Get that fully decrypted. I'm going to wait. Germany? Seriously? Yeah, I think we have to attack. So if we don't attack, I don't think we're going to make it to Moscow before the Germans, which is going to be really aggravating. I'll ask for military access just so I don't get screwed over by the frontline constantly redrawing itself. Now we should be able to blitz through Belarus. Looks like we're kind of on our way to Stalingrad already. But my main goal right now is Moscow, because I don't think the Germans are going to be able to get to Stalingrad. But they will be able to get to Moscow. That's a real possibility. Our supply is horrible. Let's trade with Romania. We already pushed through. No, we didn't push through there. I know we're losing quite a lot of guns, but I really want to make it over to Stalingrad. Maryland battle, and that's that whole thing complete. I'm gonna build that up. Guess that was not in full swing. So now we should push through that very quickly. Hopefully we can make it Moscow before they do. So we make it to Moscow before they do. I can stop the offensive, give my troops some time to cool down, and be far ahead of the Germans. I don't want them to take anything really in the peace deal, because if they took some major stuff, it'd be pretty hard to fight that, and then their main front and everything. It's a little bit too loud. Yeah, I'll get that supply. Oh wow, we're right there. I didn't think we were that close. Okay, let's just have everything attack Moscow. Probably won't be able to take it very easily. Hopefully we can take it. Okay. Taken Moscow. We're almost to Stalingrad. I want to stop the offensive just to regain all of my equipment. And let's get Recon Company 3. Okay. We can actually possibly use these guys to do a push Stalingrad. I mean, that would basically... I forgot about that being completed. Well, we will do the decryption stuff once we're done. Once we're ready for the offensive after taking Stalingrad. Do a little bit of battle over here. No idea why they're attacking. They're not going too much of that. Yeah, if we can cross this river. Okay. And hopefully with the cavalry, we'll reach there very quickly. Try to pin them down. Okay, we've taken Stalingrad, but we need the railway right next to it, or we won't have supply. So we're gonna make sure that we get that. Yeah, let's get radio. Forgot about that. That's pretty important. Let's get construction 5. Let's see. We can make those new guns. Come on, just hold Stalingrad. There we go. Okay. Pretty much got this secured. 1K subscribers very soon? Yes. Very true. I have no idea how close we are now. Last time I checked it was like 3 away. Yeah, it's still 3 away. But that means probably definitely by the end of this week I'll have a little over 1,000, which is crazy. Now we just gotta hold back the Soviets. They might take a couple provinces, but they shouldn't be able to take areas around Moscow or anything. So I've made sure to have the railways around there. Although Stalingrad is surrounded, might have to attack and just secure this a little bit more. Oh, whoa, whoa, what are you doing? Don't leave the city. I don't... That's really bad to do. Okay. We push through that last province, I'll pretty much have that area secured. Don't have to worry about it. What can we do next? For the focuses. I don't know that there's much to do. I mean, I could get some extra dockyards, but I'm gonna steal people's navies anyways. I don't really need that. We can do this to plan west and get some extra divisions to allow us to do like micromanagement like we just did. Okay, let's just make sure that we actually control that. Okay. How much are we losing to garrisons? Seems like we're losing quite a lot of equipment to garrisons. If only we had... Guess we can reveal their intel, do an attack. Let me look at their divisions. A lot of them are poorly supplied and don't have full equipment. So, okay, here's a plan. I'm going to mainly focus on the south here, because I think that's their last kind of stronghold that they have. The reason I say that, they've got these supply hubs, and where's the resource? This is where like all their oil is. So I'm going to focus on trying to get these ports down here. So we can cut off this southern part. We can pretty much guarantee their collapse. And then we'll just get some extra victory points through these areas that aren't very strong. But yeah, we're doing very well getting through here. That's supply hub, so let's take Tbilisi. Is Yerevan? No, Yerevan's not a supply hub, but it is victory points, so I will still head for it. But they won't have very many divisions in this area, so I'm just gonna order these guys to go around there. We have to give them Slovakia. Wait. What? I don't know what's going on with this game. They didn't get Slovakia, even though I said yes. Okay. I guess as long as they don't have a war goal, I don't really care. They don't have a war goal. That's insane. I don't know what's going on with this. But yeah, we've taken pretty much the... This is pretty much their war machine that they have right here. That's where all their oil and stuff comes from. And with this air support, easily taken out. Obviously, we'll have that little offensive there just to make sure. Oh wow, we might not even have to wait. This isn't even with intel revealed that we're doing this. Okay. Might beat them faster than I thought we would. That's kind of wacky. Might want to rescue. I can't really do much else with my agency though. Has Japan gone to war with them yet? No. Usually Japan will go to war with the Germans if the Germans take over that, but I guess they're not going to do that this time. Okay. I'm going to give a lot of factories to Hungary. Eventually, though, we'll take them over. Oh, no. I hate that event. It takes so long to resolve, and it causes so many issues. Yeah, let's just get some extra divisions. Soviets, they're 86% of the way towards capitulation. So safe to say they're probably not going to be around for very much much longer. So, yeah. Though I might need to just calm down on the offensive at some point, because eventually what am I trying to say? Eventually our supply is not going to be great, because we'll start moving into the Urals and stuff. Yeah, we should be able to take pretty much everything we need to then turn around and defeat the Germans. Although we are very surrounded. Okay, this is where we need to stop the offensive. Because everything's just going red. So we're not actually gaining anything at this point. I don't know why that guy's able to get paratroopers. $53,000 guns missing now. Sheesh. We definitely need the Air Force here. Do we have extra planes? We actually have a decent amount of extra planes. It'll have to make a difference. So this should be able to defend this area. 201. Oh. Let's send those guys over there. Here's all the productions. Front. So that means we should get everything back. Okay. Might take a while to get our factories back from that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let Soviets attack here because I mean, I'll take some of the victory points back, of course, but they're not going to do very well. In that attack, they'll just lose a bunch of men. Where's more? Oh, they already stopped the attack. Let's see. There's not a supply hub here. Since we're going to be waiting for so long, let's build 2 supply hubs. I think... Do we have reorganize that, or is that only... Ah. Never mind. I thought we could do decision to make that supply hub get built quicker, but I guess not. Yeah, we got even more divisions. Get the Prussian Guard. Half of that is just garrisons. Really? Let's put reinforcements on the main. That's the main thing we want. Questland lease, I highly doubt they're going to give us what we need, but might as well ask. You know what? I'm curious. Oh, they're not going to give me that. Probably because I'm part of the Allies. I think I'm going to, while we wait. Oh, we also need a supply hub up here. While I wait to get while I wait for my army to recover, I think we're going to do a little bit of offensive up into this area to get these victory points, these 3. Then once Prussian Guard finishes, I'm gonna head for Gorky. They're still putting up attacks, which is a little odd. I'm sure they think that's a good idea. Oh, there's a supply hub in there. And there's a supply hub there. We do need to attack Bulgarians then. Okay. Might have to fight them at angles. Never mind. It's not. Yeah. This side is gonna have to start pushing. Might even be able to get a really big encirclement around Saratov. Just gonna have to start pushing west to get there so they can be supplied. One. I hope they start filling in those gaps soon. Yeah, there's some divisions getting there. Didn't want this to backfire. Okay, they're gonna start flooding divisions in and out here. It's usually how the AI responds to encirclements. So while they do that, it will make it a little bit harder to push through. But we're still going to try to. And make sure. Yes. But can they reach? Can my Air Force reach that area? No. Now they can. So now that should go a lot better. And I don't see a point in making that finished. Oh, that's really important to get. Okay. So we had dual attack on Saratov. Hopefully they can run away fast enough. Okay. That I didn't even really plan for that, but that's a pretty decent circle. That's like full 24 divisions or more? I'm just guessing, but that's pretty decent. Let's clean this up. I made a tank industry. Experiments like this might be a little bit easier to make. But alas, I did not do that. We just need to rely on our infantry being more equipped than theirs is. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. Guess I call that the Battle of Saratov, and it went very well. I think we actually threw out like 100,000 soldiers in that. And now, actually, these guys should probably go in a separate army. Now we're gonna head for Gorky, which I think is also a supply hub. I might be wrong. Just a couple of supply hubs. Oh, we still got so many guns we have to build. Is that division? Oh. I don't want a garrison that's using support equipment, because I feel like that's unnecessary. How about a cav? Yeah. Well, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to that one. Yeah. It's a little bit more efficient. Okay. Now, to try and push to Gorky, even though our supply kind of sucks. Still gonna try because I think with our full air force around here, we should still be able to make it to the supply hubs in the area. Meaning that if we just keep going, we can eventually get supplied. Meaning that it will make our lives so much easier once we are fully prepared for the offensive. Scorky. I don't know what else to do. Focus-wise. I guess just air production. That's gonna be very important. Fighting against Germans. Let's see if I can't get those two air technologies really early. Also, is this connected? Yes, it just needs to wait a little bit. Okay. Mountaineers aren't necessarily best for this. Well, actually, I'm just gonna go for Golki. I don't know what I'm doing. So should be able to take that really easily. Then, hopefully cut these guys off. Send a division in. Make sure it's protected. Make sure it's protected. Okay, there we go. And we have secured supply over here. For the most part. I honestly don't mind Germany attacking right now. Attacking the Soviets right now up there. Because they're probably just burning through their equipment. And they're probably burning through manpower. But let me check that, actually. 440,000. 440,000 isn't as much manpower as I would like them to burn. But it's something. What are they burning here? Okay, so they've lost like 1 million troops. How much have I lost? Probably more than that. Yeah, 1.5 million. Because I've just been using purely infantry. So my losses are not amazing. But it's not too bad. Yeah, reinforcement, we're almost fully equipped there. So once we're fully equipped with our reinforcements, we will just try to finish off Soviets. I don't know why I've been getting that. Just our night vision, we don't really need that. At least never compared to the need for better planes. What is our resistance looking like? 30%? That's not amazing. Okay, there we go. Pretty much positive for our division reinforcement. So Soviets, we should have good supply across the board. I think we just got done with that supply hub, so should be able to just break through really easily. And then get the victory points you need to take them out. Might have to... Yeah, I think I'll have to continue this stream tomorrow. I'm not going to end it right now, but I'm just saying, after we defeat the Soviets, I'll probably have to end the stream because I've actually got some yard work to do today. The grass has gone really tall, so I gotta deal with that. Because I'm kind of living where I am for free. And so the way I kind of pay back the person I'm living with is I just do yard work and stuff for them. I mean, I'm living with my family, so... Japan declared war on British Malaya. It probably means they're going to war with Germany soon. Wow. That's really going quick. Should be able to just finish off the Soviets. I think we'll make it to the Urals pretty soon. What are the big cities? You got Ufa here. And I think they have like one that's like 10 victory points somewhere in the Urals. I guess not. They've got some big enough ones that are worth taking directly. Oh, these guys might get pushed down. I don't know. All of Hong Kong? No, because they declared war on them. Yeah. Yeah, so it should capitulate at pretty much any moment now. And this won't be the end of the game. I will do another stream tomorrow where I take over Germany. So I'm not just gonna leave much of Western Poland under German control like that. Can we get our Air Force over there? Looks like we can only really get enough to get superiority over there. If we can push on the Volga, take this victory point, that won't be enough to capitulate them, but then we can move our Air Force to try and get the try and cover the Ural River. I guess mountains, not the river. So, no, we didn't take it yet. What's up with that? Okay, now we took it. Now, I think that's the supply hub. So I'm gonna wait for the supply to get there. Just so we solidify our hold in that area. On the north. I need to make sure that there are divisions there actually holding it. Okay. Then can't really cover much with my Air Force, but try. Take a lot of these. Victory points are not actually in the Urals, but past them. Just barely. So they're pretty close to capitulating. Iraq capitulated. Trying to have these guys just distract. I think every province is a certain percentage point of a victory point. So even taking these like blank provinces will get us even closer to capitulating them. I think part of the reason they did that was probably because of the Order 66 exploit. Just so you weren't able to just like immediately capitulate a country like that. So I had to have actual land. Oh, come on. Let's get these three and just have them attack that in case it reinforces. Which is that? That's one victory point. Still might be worth it though. So we'll go for it. I feel like this is a little bit further than I usually have to push without a collaboration with this government. But I think it's because we didn't have the Leningrad area, so we weren't able to like push to here in the north as well. There's a couple of victory points that are up in the north. Okay, I'll try and push up into that city. And I think this should be the last 2% that we need to capitulate them. So you can take that and hold it for a day. Let's go. That took forever. Okay. So we're just gonna take a bunch of land and try to take everything. I don't know if I'll be able to. But yeah. I also want to make sure that I get their navy. Because their navy would be very important to take for if we want to go further than the Axis tomorrow. Then if I have their navy, I have that option. Germany barely did anything. Also, UK barely did anything. I mean, took Leningrad, but I don't know, it's not very much. Just keep taking this stuff. And then it's probably gonna cost me a little bit to take that. I don't like the new peace deals because the AI does border port way more than it used to. They'll just take random provinces in the middle of a country now instead of and I mean they used to do that, but it used to be at least it was coastal. Now they just take landlocked provinces like that, and it's, you know, it just looks really bad. Looks really bad whenever they succeed in demanding that stuff. Why am I not demanding this? I definitely don't want them to have that. That's just so random. Okay, come on. You're not gonna be able to take it. It's not even the Germans, it's the freaking British. Come on. There. Why? Oh, why is that a separate state now? Oh my god. It's also partially why I don't like the new peace deals, because it used to be you just... I mean, I like them. I have like a love-hate relationship with the new peace deals. I think the new peace deals... Oh yeah, I'm not surprised they kicked me. But the new peace deals I think are better than the old peace deals. But I think that they still have some very big issues the old peace deals had. Like, I think you could take... Like, I should not have gotten all of the Soviet Union for the work that I did. I mean, I should have still gotten most of it, but, like, I probably shouldn't have gotten, like, Leningrad and the Novgorod area. But, so I guess my complaint is more that it's too easy to take what you need. Whereas it used to be that it was too hard unless you exploited the game to get what you need out of a peace deal. The old peace deals are so bad for the player that you had to exploit the game to get what you want. The new peace deals are too good for the player to where it's really easy to just rely on allies doing all the work for you and then just taking land anyways. Anyways, though, I need to go do some stuff. So I will continue the stream tomorrow, and I will try to take over the Germans. Hope they're not getting taken by Japan. Of course they are. I will try to take over Germany to get back, like, our old territories that we gave to them. And until that, goodbye. And thank you for all the subscribers that subscribed during this stream, because we are very, very close to 1,000 subs. See you later.